The lights inside the arena burn bright, but the air feels heavy, charged with the kind of tension that only championship nights can produce. Every seat is filled, every voice eager, because this is not just another title fight. This is a crossroads moment. In one corner stands Jermain "Batting Tensions" Taylor, the former undisputed middleweight champion of the world, a man who once conquered legends and carried the future of American boxing on his shoulders. Tonight, he steps into unfamiliar territory, defending the WBC Super Middleweight Championship for the first time, carrying the weight of expectations, history, and unanswered questions about stamina and late-round resolve. Across the ring stands Carl the Cobra Froch, undefeated, proud, and unyielding, a natural super middleweight from Nottingham, England, whose confidence borders on defiance. Froch doesn't just believe he belongs at this level. He believes this is his destiny. As the referee gives final instructions, the fighters touch gloves, not with friendship, but with mutual understanding. This is business. This is war. The bell rings, and immediately the story begins to unfold. From the opening seconds, it's clear this will be a battle of jabs, a chess match fought with fists. Taylor, the more seasoned champion, snaps his jab with authority, testing Froch early, reminding the challenger that skill and timing still matter. Froch answers with patience, stalking forward, probing the body, absorbing information like a predator learning its prey. The crowd roars with every clean connection, sensing that neither man is here to survive. Both are here to impose their will. Taylor's early success sparks memories of his prime, when speed and sharp right hands carry him to greatness. Froch, meanwhile, absorbs the pressure, steady and composed, trusting his chin, his strength, and his belief that this fight will be won not in minutes, but in miles. As the first round ends, the feeling-out process already feels complete. These men have tasted each other's power, and the crowd knows this championship bout is going to demand something deeper than skill alone. As the early rounds unfold, the rhythm of the fight sharpens, and the tension tightens like a coiled spring. Taylor begins to find confidence, snapping his jab, pivoting smoothly, and landing crisp right hands that momentarily halt Froch's forward march. He looks comfortable, purposeful, like a man determined to prove that the past still matters. Froch presses on, going to the body, testing Taylor's gas tank, fully aware of the questions that have followed the American throughout his career. Every body shot feels like an investment, every jab a step closer. Then, in the third round, the fight detonates. Taylor steps in, unleashes a thunderous right hand, and suddenly, Froch is backing up, hurt. Another right lands, a left hook follows, and the unthinkable happens. Carl Froch crashes to the canvas. The crowd explodes as the referee begins the count. It's the first knockdown of Froch's career, and for a brief moment, the fight feels like it's tilting decisively toward the champion. Taylor pours it on before the bell, landing hellacious punches, reminding everyone why he once ruled the division. But Froch survives. He rises, battered but unbroken, eyes locked forward, refusing to surrender. As the rounds progress, the narrative grows more complex. Taylor continues to box beautifully, blocking punches, countering effectively, and showing the craft of a former undisputed champion. Froch, however, begins to adjust. His jab starts to land. His confidence grows. He mixes in uppercuts, sneaks right hands through Taylor's guard, and slowly, methodically, begins to shift the tide. The fight becomes tactical, brutal, and unforgiving. The pace slows, the exchanges grow heavier, and fatigue begins whispering into the ears of both men. Taylor still has moments of brilliance, snapping sharp counters, but Froch's persistence is undeniable. He's been here before, deep waters, hard rounds, pain-filled exchanges, and he thrives in them. By the middle rounds, the question is no longer whether Froch belongs at this level. The question now is whether Taylor can hold him off until the end. As the fight pushes into the later rounds, the atmosphere inside the arena shifts from excitement to suspense. Every punch now carries consequence. Taylor's face begins to show the wear of battle, swelling forming, blood creeping from his nose, while Froch continues to march forward, relentless, disciplined, and unafraid. The jab that once belonged to Taylor now favors the Englishman. Froch uses it to close distance, to disrupt rhythm, to set up crushing right hands. Taylor, still dangerous, still proud, fires back with looping shots, digging deep into his championship heart, drawing on wars fought against legends like Bernard Hopkins. But the body has limits, and the pace of this fight has demanded payment. Froch senses it. He begins to impose his will, backing Taylor toward the ropes, landing combinations, sneaking uppercuts through the guard. The crowd feels the momentum swing, each Froch connection met with a growing roar. Taylor has moments, sharp left hooks, defiant right hands, reminders that he's not done yet. But the tide is turning. Froch's pressure is constant, suffocating, and calculated. He's no longer just surviving, he's commanding the ring. As the championship rounds approach, the stakes become painfully clear. Taylor needs these rounds. Froch wants to end it. Every exchange feels heavier, slower, more desperate. Taylor's defense, once crisp, becomes reactive. Froch's confidence surges as he continues to land, especially with the right hand that has become the key to unlocking this fight. The audience senses something coming, a breaking point, a moment where heart and endurance collide, and Froch, eyes focused, shoulders rolling forward, seems determined to drag Taylor there. This is no longer about technique alone. This is about will, about who can endure when exhaustion sets in, when pain becomes constant, when survival instincts scream louder than strategy. The bell rings for the final round, and both men rise knowing everything they have left must be spent now. The 12th round begins with the tension so thick, it feels almost tangible. Taylor starts cautiously, but Froch wastes no time. A crushing right hand staggers the former champion, and suddenly Taylor is in trouble. Froch pounces, pouring on the pressure, driving Taylor toward the ropes, unleashing everything he has saved for this moment. The crowd erupts as Taylor tries to fire back, but his legs betray him. Another right hand lands. Taylor collapses to the canvas. The referee counts, the seconds stretching endlessly, and though Taylor rises, the fight has changed forever. Froch smells blood. He storms forward, jabbing, firing right hands, refusing to give Taylor space to recover. The American warrior tries to stand his ground, tries to answer back, but Froch's punches come in relentless waves. Another right hand drops Taylor again. This time, the outcome feels inevitable. Froch continues punching, hammering away, until the referee steps in, waving it off. It's over. The arena explodes. Against the odds, after being knocked down and tested, Carl the Cobra Froch has stopped Jermain Taylor in the 12th round. As the official announcement echoes through the building, 2 minutes and 46 seconds of round 12, history is rewritten. Froch remains undefeated, crowned victorious by spectacular knockout. Taylor, battered but brave, is helped to his corner, having given everything he had. This fight becomes more than a title defense gone wrong. It becomes a defining chapter in Froch's rise, a testament to resilience, pressure, and unbreakable belief. On this night, under the brightest lights, Carl Froch proved that heart, patience, and relentless will can overcome even the greatest champions. The crowd applauds not just the winner, but the war they've witnessed, a battle etched forever into boxing history.